Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Henderson.
And I'm Kevin Page.
And we have been part of the Rukundo family from the beginning. We are so excited to be with you tonight to celebrate Rukundo's accomplishments together. I think we can all agree, after the last year, we can use a little fun, right?
Absolutely. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. First off, welcome. The word Rukundo actually means love, and the focus of tonight is putting our collective love into action. Uganda continues to struggle under the effects of COVID-19, and our students and those families need our support more than ever.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. You know, one of the advantages of our event being virtual is that it can be watched later, and it can be shared with those who miss it tonight. I hope you're hosting a watch party. There's instructions for how to do that. For those of you who are opening your home to host an in-person watch party, thank you. Welcome to those of you who are new friends with Rukundo.
Listen, we've prepared an amazing night, and you're going to enjoy this. But you won't want to miss out on our 2 live bands, virtual wine tasting, special appearances by our students from Rukundo Preparatory School, and so much more. And we hope you have your dancing shoes on, because we're going to dance like nobody's watching. If you're watching from home, nobody is watching.
Love it. So Rukundo's founder, Andrea Sedlock, is also going to share just some incredible accomplishments from 2021, share how our team is supporting the community in Kabale during the pandemic. You're going to get to meet Merab, one of our scholars who recently graduated as Rukundo's first doctor. Incredible. At 9 p.m. Eastern Time, once the event finishes, you can start bidding on the silent auction items. Be prepared, there are some amazing items up for grabs. There are gift baskets, wine tastings, getaways, and more. We are really grateful to the individuals and the businesses that donated to make our silent auction great. Thank you, and be sure to save this link to bid.
And last, and certainly not least, a special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Duo Media Productions, for not only sponsoring this event, but also for their video production services tonight and throughout the entire year.
Our goal tonight is to raise $20,000 for Rukundo International to continue their life-changing work. Rukundo is making a real difference for hundreds of vulnerable children and their families in rural Kabale. These are children who otherwise wouldn't have access to quality education or a chance out of poverty. Reaching this $20,000 goal is critical so that Rukundo can continue to offer its transformative services to the enrolled students and the whole surrounding community.
And we could do this, and we're gonna do this, but for now, who's ready for some music from the Sandra Dean Band? We've got a gutsy guitar, some fervent drums, heartfelt keyboard, and Sandra's rock and roll voice is really gonna get this party started. Kick it.
Wow, I feel good, just like I should, yeah. Oh, I feel good, just like I should. So good, so good, oh, I got you. Wow, I feel nice, just like sugar and spice. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, oh, I got you. Cause when I hold you in my arms, yeah, my love can't do you no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do you no wrong. Cause I feel nice like sugar and spice. I feel nice like sugar and spice. So nice, so nice, I got you. Cause when I hold you in my arms, yeah, my love can't do you no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do you no wrong. Cause I feel nice, sugar and spice. Oh, I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, so nice, I got you. And I feel like I should. So good, so good, I got you. So good, so good, I got you. So good, so good, I got you. Wow!
Welcome. I'm Andrea Sedlock, the founder of Rakuno International. I'm so happy and thankful to be here with you tonight. What a year. I think I can speak for everyone that we've all experienced unexpected twists and turns and our own unique challenges resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic. I've been kept awake at night not only thinking about the safety of my own family, but the vulnerability of our students and their families in rural Uganda. Developing countries have been disproportionately affected by the pandemic. To date, Uganda has vaccinated less than 3% of their population. But at the same time, I've been continually amazed at the resiliency of both children and educators, as well as our donors. Many of us were forced to adapt to a new normal, learning and working in a completely virtual setting. But imagine for a moment that you had to keep up with your schooling with no access to electricity. No online assignments, no Zoom meetings, no laptops. For children at Rakundo Preparatory School in Kampala, Uganda, that is their reality. For 19 months, instead of signing into a remote classroom each day, our teachers have walked door to door to deliver physical workbooks and homeschool every single student. To date, the staff at Rakundo has conducted over 3,100 home visits to ensure that no child falls behind on their studies. Because of our committed community of donors, RI was still able to accomplish many of our goals. We've remained committed to our mission to empower our students and their families with opportunities to reach their full potential, especially during this time of uncertainty. This year alone, 892 kilograms of beans were harvested from our bean project to combat food insecurity. 41 goats have been born in our women's co-op for a total of 108 goats. We've completed 2 new floors of masonry work at our primary school. We provided emergency food relief to 230 families, totaling more than 1,000 beneficiaries, and 203 girls graduated from our Girls Empowerment Program, bringing our total to 1,577 graduates, just to name a few accomplishments. Our girls program has been especially beneficial. As teen pregnancy rates skyrocketed in rural areas of Uganda during the pandemic-related lockdowns, we are proud to report that we experienced 0 teen pregnancies among our 203 program participants. Parents commend our program for keeping their girls safe during the lockdown period, where other girls succumb to early pregnancy, marriage, or sexual violence. We're so grateful to our generous community of donors for making all of these things possible. You helped us pivot to continue supporting our community even when our doors were forced to close. Tonight's event is our largest fundraiser of the year. We are counting on raising $20,000 to continue our life-changing work. I hope our program tonight reminds you of how much good we can do together, starting with this short video.
Hi, I'm Stephen Magezi, the Programs Manager at Rakundo International in Uganda. In March 2020, all businesses and schools in Uganda were forced to close down, and most have yet to reopen. With these prevention measures came loss of jobs, significant increases in prices, domestic violence, teenage pregnancies, poverty, and food insecurity for families who already live day to day. Despite these challenges, Rakundo International came to the plight of the vulnerable communities in Kabale only thanks to donors like you. We've persevered while many other organizations closed their doors and laid off their workers. Staff and beneficiaries were trained in how to protect themselves against COVID-19. We've continued to pay our staff their full salaries. We've provided homeschooling to our 136 students attending Rakundo Preparatory School free of charge. Workbooks were also distributed to our 203 Girls Empowerment Program beneficiaries, along with supplies for each girl to start a small business. The income they earn can make a difference between staying in school or teenage marriage. Our GOAT program has quadrupled in size. GOATs not only provide income for women who have never dreamed of owning their own livestock, but also help their gardens through the provision of manure. More than 1,000 community members have benefited from our bean growing project, combating food insecurity in the region. Another 1,124 community members have been supported with emergency relief, including food packages and household and sanitary supplies. While our students remain at home, construction at Rukundo Preparatory School has reached new heights. We recently completed the brickwork for 2 additional levels of our primary school building, which will provide space for 5 additional classrooms, a library, and a computer lab. Your donations made an impact. Thank you very much.
As we saw and heard from our founder and programs manager, there is still a lot to be done for the community in Kabale, and we need your help to get there. There are so many ways that you can support this work. You can donate directly through the website, bid on our auction site starting at 9 p.m. Please share this video with your friends and family through social media, text it to them, email it to them. Help us spread our message and reach this $20,000 goal. Now, before we introduce you to our next act, we want to highlight some of the great items available after 9 p.m. with our silent auction.
Listen, we have gift baskets perfect for all ages, gift cards for fine restaurants and shops, even a stay at the real Four Seasons, all offered at a discounted price. We also have a fantastic escapes, including a 3-night stay in a villa in the Bahamas. I mean, aren't we all looking forward to traveling again? I mean, come on, in the Bahamas? Really? Make sure to check them out after our event. Listen, there's even a chance to win some cold, hard cash. Be sure to check out our website and get your tickets for our 50-50 raffle. But for now, let's keep the party going with our second band for the night, Exit Zero. They're an acoustic act with stunning vocalists and amazing harmonies. Kick it.
Friday night I crashed your party. Saturday I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and trashed it out again. I was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone. We all enjoyed the weekend for a change. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford style alone. Even rode my motorcycle in the rain. And you told me not to drive, but I made it home alive. And you said that only proves that I'm insane. You may be right, I may be crazy. Oh, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the light, don't try to save me. You may be wrong for all I know, but you may be right. Well, remember how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes until you smiled. You were lonely for a man. I said take me as I am, 'cause you might enjoy some madness for a while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone to satisfy you. I might be as crazy as you say. If I'm crazy, then it's true that it's all because of you, and you wouldn't want me any other way. You may be right, I may be crazy. just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Too late to fight, too late to change me. You may be wrong for all I know, but you may be right. Change me. You may be wrong for all I know, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right.
Hello again, everybody. We cannot thank you enough for being here, for enjoying the night with us, and getting to know more about Rukundo, our people, and our projects.
And hey, it's not too late to share with your family and friends if you're not already. We invite you to use Facebook to host a live watch party and get others in on our fun. Speaking of fun and getting to know us, what better way than through our very own students from Rukundo Preparatory School?
Yeah, this is very cool. The school is Rukundo's flagship program, established in 2018 to address the need for high-quality education and community services. Most schools lack qualified teachers. They don't have sanitary facilities or the proper materials to support a robust learning curriculum. Only 40% of children are literate at the end of primary school, and only 1/4 of children advance to high school, in a country where 77% of the population is under the age of 25.
Rukundo Preparatory School has a 1:19 teacher to student ratio, while Uganda's average is 54 students per teacher. And across all subjects, listen, 100% of our students, they have above average test scores. And students are provided with not only 2 nutritious meals per day, but it has resulted in 0 stunted students in a country where more than 1/3 of young children are stunted, meaning that they're actually significantly below average height for their age.
Listen, don't just let us tell you. We are so excited for you to meet our talented students for yourself.
Welcome our visitors at the Rukundo Preparatory School. We need you and we love you. We are proud because of you. Welcome. Welcome all our donors. Welcome our ED. Welcome our wishers. Welcome. You are all welcome. Welcome our visitors at the Rukundo Preparatory School. We need you and we love you. We are proud because of you.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Ed with Albany Winery.
And we're here tonight to celebrate our 8th annual charity gala and silent auction.
This year they're going silent again, so it will be virtual. So, guess what? We have wine for every palate. Dry to sweet, light to bold.
Something for everyone. And for every single bottle that you purchase, you're entered to win our wine cellar starter basket. It has 7 bottles of custom crafted wine, all here at the Albany Winery with the Rukundo labels, and it's over a $200 value. So if you're local to the Gaithersburg area, make sure to get your wine, drink for a cause.
Absolutely. These wines are custom made for Rukundo. You can also come in and custom make your own. So right now we're going to do a tasting, and Dawn's going to come in and we're going to try some of these wines with you.
All right, guys, you ready to try some wine?
We are.
All right, so the first one that we're going to be sampling is our White Zinfandel. These grapes come from California. This is going to be considered a semi-sweet or an off-dry wine, which basically means you're going to get a little bit of sweet in the front and a little bit of dryness in the finish.
Cheers.
Let's see what you think of that.
I love a blush.
Yep. Strawberry notes.
All right, so next we are going to move on to our red wine. This is going to be our Malbec. These grapes are actually from Chile. This is going to be medium body and a little bit dry, very smooth with an earthy finish. It goes really well with a nice grilled steak.
Perfect. Cheers again.
Definitely smooth. I like
I can taste the spice.
And the last one I have for you is going to be one of our sweet choices. So this is one of our fruit-infused wines. This is our most popular one. This is our peach Chardonnay. It's the one that got us started. This is a white wine that has been infused with peach juice.
Cheers, number 3. This is my favorite, and it's always the crowd favorite at our in-person events. This and the blackberry. The fruit wines are definitely the stars.
Peach cobbler in a glass.
Love it.
Delicious.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget, get your wines right in Gaithersburg.
Then come see us here at the tasting room in Albany.
Absolutely. Good night.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald blue. Your smile is like a breath of spring, skin is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. And I could easily understand that you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. And he talks about you in his sleep. Nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. And you could have your choice of men, but I could never love again, 'cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take me even though you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
Wow, what an amazing performance by the Sandra Dean Band. We want to take just a moment to highlight a few of the amazing deals that we're going to have available for you at 9 p.m. You'll find original paintings, crafts and jewelry from Uganda. You can even purchase a 2-night stay at a cabin in the Shenandoah Valley for a steal.
Nice. And make sure to check it all out, folks. And be prepared to start bidding at 9 p.m. And don't forget, our auction items aren't the only way to help us reach our $20,000 goal. You can also donate directly through the auction site and through our website.
Did you know that Rukundo is 100% volunteer run in the United States? That allows for more than 90% of your donations to go directly to our life-changing programs. Next up, we want you to hear from one of our selfless volunteers.
In 2019, I met this woman at Rukundu Preparatory School. She was the cleaner there. For some strange reason, we connected. So on the day that I left, I took off my necklace that I've been wearing the whole time I was there, and I gave it to her. And she took off this hairband and gave it to me. I actually had surgery earlier this year, and I was in the waiting room alone, but I had this. I am really, really grateful that she was there for me. If I had all the time, money, and resources to do anything in my life, I'm moving to Uganda. But I want to be a coordinator for those who are coming for the first time, who wants to see the country, to learn about the culture, to have these stories that I'm telling you today, to really know this beautiful country and love it as much as I do. I think there is something in the air in Uganda to make you want to dance and sing all the time. They dance when they're happy, they dance when they want to celebrate, they dance when they see you. So be ready to dance. You know, I love volunteering for Rukundu International. It's small but mighty, but when we say it's 100% volunteer run, it really is 100% volunteer run. The strategy that we've been putting together for the medical clinic is actually helping people. Children are living in these really small, tight areas at their homes. It just really touches your heart. So in 2016, I met a girl named Martha. She was one of the students at the schools that we were serving. We did a home visit, and during the entire time we were there, she just stood there and she looked so miserable. I just wanted her to be happy. I was sponsoring Martha for about 3 years. I wanted to see her, but I knew that she was attending a secondary school that was a little further away from where we were serving. The coordinator, as well as Andrea, our president, surprised me by allowing me to have a day with Martha. Sorry. I think that was probably the most memorable part of my trip that year. And most of us forget what we have and be able to appreciate it. And I need that reset. Every time I think I'm a really good person already, I go and I realize I have a lot to learn.
Watch it. I was born in a crossfire hurricane, and I howled out my mama in the driving rain. But it's all right now. In fact, it's a guess, but it's all right. Jumping jack flash, it's a guess, guess, guess. Let's go. I was raised by a toothless bearded hag. I was schooled with a strap right across my back. But it's all right now. In fact, it's a guess, but it's all right. The jumping jack flash, it's a guess, guess, guess. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. No colors and my love ain't never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, this just happens every day. Satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no, I can't get no. When I'm driving in my car, and a man comes on the radio, and he's telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to drive my imagination. I can't get no, 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 no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no, I can't get no. When I'm watching my TV, and a man comes on to tell me how white my shirt can be, but he can't be a man 'cause he doesn't smoke the same cigarettes as me. I can't get no, 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 no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no, I can't get no, I can't get no, I can't get no satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So good. We are loving the sound of Exit Zero. Next up, we want you to meet one of our incredible scholars, Merab. Merab is one of the 58 students who are part of our Scholars Program. It provides scholarships to high-performing students from rural areas, students who otherwise would not have been able to continue their education due to financial hardships.
Merab has been a part of Rukundo's family since 2015, and it's because of stories like hers that we will keep working tirelessly so that we can help this community reach its full potential. So without further ado, we introduce you to Merab, RI's first graduate doctor.
I grew up in a family of 8. We were 5 girls and 3 boys. My sister passed away back in 2015, and I remember back then I was in senior 6 vacation, and it was really hard. Everything was really bad. It broke down. My parents were really so hopeless. My mom almost gave up on everything. I couldn't go to school. I had just finished senior 6. There was nothing we could do about facilitating me or anything. That's how I met Rukundo people.
And she had showed up at our office thinking that Rukundo International, because she had heard something on the radio, was maybe her only hope. And she had came from so far in a district that we don't even serve, actually over an hour away. Her family had raised the funds to send her sister to university. The oldest sibling will get the school fees to continue their education, And then they're expected to come back and kind of lift their whole family out of poverty, to be responsible for, the other siblings and so on and so forth. And when it came time for Merab to go to university, there was no money left.
When I consider the people I went with to high school, maybe senior 1, they couldn't afford to go to high school like senior 5 and senior 6. So most of them, they stopped at senior 4. Then a few of them, we went again to senior 5, senior 6. We finished senior 6 together. Some of them couldn't go any further. They just had to stop from there. Some got small jobs to do after senior 6, and up to now that's what they're doing. Others, the ones who went to colleges and universities, they went for other courses, they finished before me. Every time I would see them, I would feel like, oh my God, me too, I want to go to university. There is a way you change when you go to university. So when I was growing up, I was really fighting hard. I really have to go to the university, so please God help me. I have to do this.
And so our programs manager came to me and he saw something in her. He just knew that she needed a chance. Well, one of my friends had traveled to Uganda with me in 2013, and she is a doctor at the National Institutes of Health where I work. And so I knew she would understand what a university degree to a young girl in Kabale could mean, because she worked in these hospitals herself and she saw the conditions that young girls face. So I approached her and I said, would you be willing, if we take on this girl, to help provide some funding to pay for her college education to become a doctor? And she said yes. And it wasn't the full amount. So then I went on my social media and I put out a post and I said, this is the extra amount we need to cover. And another lady stepped up to the plate. And I was able to get the funding for Merab to go to university. It was the very first time we had ever sponsored a child to go to university. And she was just so happy.
So when I became part of the Scholars Program, I was like, oh, since I'm here, I think I can do anything. I achieved a lot, but one thing I thank them for is it built some kind of confidence in me. I'm going to do everything as long as I can.
Merab is one of the most dedicated students that I know.
I'm going to study. Whether I lack this and that, I'm going to be patient. I never wanted to be anything bad to my parents, and I never wanted to to prove my neighbors right. Girls don't go to school. When they go to school, they get pregnant even before they finish senior 4. I never wanted to prove them right. I was like, no way.
And she graduated as Rukundo International's first doctor.
Everything changed from the very first day I stepped at campus at the university. I don't know how people came to know about it, but when I went back in the holidays, they were like, oh, so you're a doctor now? I was like, I'm not yet a doctor, but I'm going to be one. My sister passing, my family breaking down, everyone becoming so hopeless. They knew that nothing was really going to come out, which is good. So when I went to the university and they found out, my family came back on track. Actually, they would ask, how did you make it? Who is paying for her tuition? And my dad would be like, don't worry, she will survive. I just wanted to be different, and I think I achieved that.
Wow, what an incredible story of real impact. Many children in Kabale just don't have the resources or the support system that most of us are likely used to and maybe take for granted. It's hard to imagine not having access to things like clean water, 3 meals a day, quality medical care, and just a basic education. Thankfully, with Rukundo's community-based support programs, and with our patient and caring teachers and staff, and all of our U.S. volunteers' compassion and hard work, we have a chance to help make a difference for young girls and boys, just like Merab.
You too can make a difference for just $1 a day. By becoming a $1 a day donor, you'll be fully supporting a student just like Merab to attend Rukundo's preparatory school. Go to our website, listen, and help us keep changing lives.
Yes, I was a boogie singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problems burning down a one-night stand. Then everything around me got to stop to feeling so low, and I decided quickly, oh yes I did, to just go down and check out the show. Ah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down and boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, yeah. I tried to understand this. I thought that they were out of their minds. How could I be so foolish to not see I was the one behind? So still I kept on fighting, losing every step of the way. I said I must go back there, I got to go back and check and see if things still the same. Oh, they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down and boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, till you die. Take it, Jay. Hey, wait a minute. At first it wasn't easy, changing rock and roll minds, and things were getting shaky. I thought I'd have to leave it behind, but now it's so much better. It's so much better. I'm funking out in every way. I'll never lose that feeling. Oh no, I won't. Of how I learned my lesson that day. Ah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay
Preparatory School. I always keep singing your name. Rukundo Preparatory School. I always keep shouting your name. I always keep shouting your name.
The incredible work and students highlighted tonight remind me of why we do what we do. Our students, our community needs us now more than they've ever needed us before. While some of us are now experiencing hopes of normalcy, Uganda is still experiencing the worst stages of the pandemic. Children and families who were already struggling were pushed deeper into poverty due to the extended lockdown. Individuals are without access to basic human resources that we all need to survive, including food, healthcare, clean water, and hygiene supplies. It is critical that we continue to support these vulnerable communities. Despite the difficulties we faced, through the innovation and dedication of our staff, we have persevered. Our donors stood by us to help us pivot and continue our impact. You created pathways when doors were closing. Together, there's still so much work to be done. Aside from continuing to support our community with emergency aid, our top priority is finishing our primary school. With the support of a generous grant, we were able to lay the slabs and brickwork for the top 2 levels of our school, but we still need to raise the funds to add the finishes on 4 classrooms, a computer lab, and a library. Finishes include things like plaster, paint, electricity, windows, doors, and more. Finishing our school will allow us to expand our scope so that we can educate over 300 students, expand our community programs such as our Kids Sunday, women's groups, girls empowerment, community trainings, and so much more. Our library alone will serve not only our students, but over 3,000 community members. Future plans also include constructing a boarding facility for our students who have no safe place to live and purchasing a school van. And we cannot wait to be able to reopen the doors of our school and community center to our amazing students and our family of community members again. One of the best ways that you can support our important work is by becoming a $1 a day donor. These donations are truly life-changing. And as we've learned over the last year, pandemic proof, while we've had our challenges, I've been reminded again and again how resilient we are as human beings and how much we can overcome when we work together. Thank you for being a part of our community and sharing in our successes. We could not do it without you.
There are programs at Rukundo International that are aimed at helping our people, our communities, to come out of poverty and help children to attain education that is very, very basic for their lives today and also for their future.
We are so thankful to Rukundo International for helping the girls. During this lockdown, girls received workbooks that kept them busy in books, reminding them that after this, we shall go back to school. And reminding them that even if you are in lockdown, you don't have to destroy yourself as if there is no tomorrow. I can gladly report that girls have kept in school when they are safe from HIV and pregnancies. And the entrepreneurship projects have kept them busy in their homes, hence promotion of girl-child education in her district.
If I had not got this opportunity, by now I would be having 5 kids, of which taking care of them.
Rukundo is a very good organization, and it has really changed my life. I was worried about my A-level, I was worried about how I'm going to make it, but fortunately I got the chance of being sponsored by Rukundo International. So meaning I'm the only one in our family who has managed to reach university.
Scholar for 5 years. I want to become a civil engineer.
kinyambire kwebisaho mu maka ganje, kinyambire kuhera abana fizi no bukorone giremu,
ikatukunda yatuyamba yatwembuza imbuzi tuzine ateye n'abana babiri abasha batuyamba kuva twereze mbiboze bihimba gatereze cyo kurya batine cyo kurya abana bene basikora sipu babo bari kubareberera nge ntati turije manywa ntobora muki.
As I speak for now, children are able to speak English. They have a good handwriting, and even their health has changed because when they were coming in the first days, they used to suffer from different diseases, and nowadays that is no longer happening.
The intervention that came from Rukundo in the form of food, in the form of seed, because they gave communities seeds to plant. Then they also given food to eat. They were given soap. That one, yes, it was a drop in the ocean, but it really reflected the nature, the gist, the reason as to why Rukundo exists in our area. And so we cannot downplay the importance, the impact that Rukundo has done to us.
Friends, thank you so much for being a part of this night. We are really grateful, and we hope you enjoyed our program. Now it's time to put our Rukundo, our love, into action and make change happen. Go to the link that you see on your screen and bid, donate, and share. No amount is too small and no share is insignificant. We need your help to spread awareness about the life-changing projects in Uganda so that we can continue to make sustainable impacts.
Absolutely, and listen, let's help Rukundo International surpass their $20,000 goal. Why not, right? Hey, and don't forget to post your photos from tonight and tag us for a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. And please continue to follow along with us on our social media channels for our latest and greatest updates.
Friends, if you're local to Gaithersburg, we would love it if you would purchase some of our custom crafted wine to make a difference. During more normal times, we know that many of you would have joined us in person and purchased tickets to our in-person event. We hope you'll consider donating the funds that you would have spent on a night out to this worthy cause. Your dollar really does make a difference and an impact. Have a great evening, everyone. Happy bidding to you, and good night.
Good night.
Cheers, Kevin.
Cheers.